Hello everybody and welcome to my life lately. So this week is not a busy week at all. Like there's really nothing for me to put on here. This is week 40. So I figured I'm gonna go through some of my stickers and figure out if I can come up with like a spread without having a kit. That way you guys can kind of get an idea if you guys don't have kits to, make a spread with just what you have. So I found this monthly artwork from the Hobonichi cousin, stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. Now I was eyeballing this one because I have the washi that kind of goes with it, right? I mean, sorta. It's not exactly the same. So what I decided was, because this is going to be a little more yellow toned than that sticker in itself, but I also have this one, which is the cafe. So I was gonna kind of do like a mix of everything. Like you have the cafe one, and then you have the breakfast or happy morning or whatever this one was. And then I also decided to throw in just the other little yellow one that kind of went with this yellow here. So we'll see how this works. It's going to be a little different. I mean, this color here on the background of this one matches really decent. So I don't know, you guys. I just thought it'd be fun to do something a little different for this week. So I am pre-filming this Friday before I'm uploading it, the Sunday. I am debating on holding off my upload schedule so that you guys can see, what gender the baby is, or I may or may not wait until either the following Plan With Me or my year at a, or my month at a glance, because I will have to have that video go up. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to go grab my 5-year. That way I can lay this more flat. Here we go. That's a little better. Oh my goodness. So, Kinsey is currently eating her lunch right now. We're just gonna do this bigger one up here at the top. So why not? She's eating her lunch and Kalani is at school. It's Friday. We're happy that it's Friday. Yesterday we had the Fall Fest. And you guys, like, I mean, we had a blast, but there's a big but here. I was a little brokenhearted at the whole thing. So let me explain. So we got there, right before it started. I quickly changed Kinsey in the car because I wasn't sure if I would be able to, find a bathroom with a baby, You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me just quick change her in the car, then we'll go. So we were in the parking lot of the school and I was changing her diaper, and then Kalani's like, let's go, Mom, look it, there's the hayride and everything. And I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, let's go. So I'm carrying Kinsey and I have a backpack on. I am 20 some weeks pregnant now, so I got a belly. And Kalani, can walk obviously on her own. And we go straight to where the food was at because I wasn't sure how long the food situation would stay running because I didn't know if they had like, if they were going to turn the grills off at a certain point, you know. So that was the first thing we did, was we went to the grills. And we grabbed, you know, the hot dog and a little bag of chips, and there was a little cookie in the little basket thing, and then they had lemonade. So we found a spot to sit down and we're eating. And, you know, Kalani sees this big old bounce house, right? And it's one of those like bounce house things that it was like a race. So you go in, like there's two people that go in at the same time, and then you race through the little obstacle course, and then you come out the other end. And it's a slide. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Kalani wanted to do that right away. So I was like, okay, as soon as we're done eating, you can go do that. And what is this? Why is it like that? So we get in line after we took our picture at the little like photo booth stand there. And Kalani gets, you know, her shoes off. She's waiting in line, and I'm standing there with Kinsey, and I'm watching her do it. And then I said, after she did the first time, I was like, let's go find some of the other activities that they've got going on. So I of course knew she wanted to go back to that bouncy course thing. And so that's what we did. We went to like the little sucker pole thing. These are from the little subscription. This was Q3. I figured I'd use these for the spread because why not? They're super cute. And so she did the sucker pole. She won a little prize. Then we went inside we were looking for the face paint little station. And we didn't find it inside. It was still outside. We just didn't go to that end yet. And the whole party was supposed to be for like an hour and a half long, right? You did your hayride, you got your dinner, and you know, the thing was done by 7. Well, we ran in and grabbed, you know, a book from the little book fair, and oh shoot, she ran into one of her friends while we were inside the little book fair area. So she told her friend, you know, hey, we're gonna go get my face painted. Do you want to come with me? And friend's like, yeah, that would be cool. So her friend asked her mom if that was okay. Her mom's like, yeah, that's fine. Let's all go. So the 4 of us plus Kinsey all headed towards the little face painting station. And then we had gotten on the topic of the hay rides, and she had told me that they had a ticket for 6:30 to go on the hay ride. Then they were hoping they weren't going to miss it. And I'm like, oh, you had to get a ticket? And she said, yeah, when you first came up to the school, there was a lady handing out tickets. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, Coco, we can't go on the hayride with them unless we get a ticket with that same time slot. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm looking for the little washi thing that I had. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I also cut an orange up for Kinsey so that she could continue to munch on her food. All right, so I was saying, this is the washi that I decided to pull in. It's the December of, I think this is the 2023 kit. I just wanted to use the little yellow ones because I thought they were so cute. And, you know, that's the whole point of this spread, is to use what you have. So we're gonna see where I can place these. But yeah, so Kalani and the little girl, you know, gets their face painted, and then after that, I told Kalani, because she was like, let's go on the hayride, and I told Kalani we gotta go get a ticket. And so I'm going around looking for the person that was handing out the tickets, and I could not find this person. And I'm like, well, this is so odd, you know, like how is she supposed to go on this hayride if I don't have, like, I don't see a person to talk to about tickets. And when I did find the person, she had said that because it's already 6:30, we're no longer handing out tickets. And I'm not kidding you guys, my heart broke. My heart broke. Because now both, well, mainly Kalani, because Kinsey doesn't really know the difference, but both my girls didn't get to ride on the little hayride. And I was a little bit hurt. You know, like, I mean, I don't care if we don't ride the hayride, but the fact that we were given absolutely no choice. Well, so then she had said, if you wait in this line here, after all of the people who have their time slots have gone, if there's time, you may or may not be able to get on this hayride, depending on how far, you know, back in the line you are. And I looked at Kalani and I said, we can wait, but there's no guarantee that we'll still get on the hayride. So I had to break it to her. Oh, I have fuzzies flying. I had to break it to her, telling her that we're not going to be able to ride the hayride. And of course, my child was not very happy about that. So yeah, I'm a little mad about that. And so I just told her, you know what? Go as many times as you want on that little bouncy thing. Keep going, like, as soon as you get off, run back and get in line and do it again, and then by 7:00, then we'll head out, you know? And I was like, where in the pamphlets did they ever tell everybody, you know? Like, I didn't know anything about getting a time slot, and I would have, you know, gotten a time slot right away when we got there had I known we needed a ticket for a time slot. And nobody told me that when I got there, you know? Like, I walked by so many different people that were working this event, and I was a little bit hurt, you know? And my mom goes, you need to contact the PTO and let them know, like, you're you know, this is your first child in kindergarten and you had no idea. And I'm not that type of person. I don't want to go rant to the school. Yeah. I just want to rant to my family because I was disappointed in myself for not knowing better, you know, for not figuring that out beforehand. I don't know, you guys. Okay. Sorry, I needed to rant a little bit because that broke my heart. This is, I believe, 992. I don't have the label anymore. It's practically gone. But we're just going to go ahead and use it anyway to mark in the books for this week. Oh. I have the Tiny Icons book, little washi icons. I'm going to go ahead and use that to mark in the books that I get to read this week. And then I'm going to use the Tombow Fudenosuke. I don't know. Fudenosuke. Fudenosuke. I don't know if I'm even saying it correctly, you guys, but to me, it's Tambo Fudenosuke. And hard tip, I did go into my description and add the link to all of the pens that I use throughout my Plan With Me's. So if you guys want to know what pens I'm using or where to get them, I have a link in the description box that you can go ahead and click, and it will bring you to the list of pens that I use. Hopefully it works. I have not heard anybody say that, you know, the links that I have down below don't work. So I'm hoping they do. And then I've got the January to June dot stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I figured I'd just grab a couple of them to put underneath here. I don't really know what books I will end up reading this week. If I'll read more than one, I might only get through 2 books. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm currently still reading A Court of Mist and Fury, which is a really good book. I've been getting really tired at night now, and I don't have as much time to read. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little film icon because on Tuesday the 1st, I need to film, edit, and upload my flip through. So we're gonna go ahead and probably put that right around this time slot. Hoping that's a decent time for me to do that. And then on Sunday, I need to have my Plan With Me uploaded by 8. Because I like to have a schedule. So I don't know what days I'm going to be filming besides this one, because this one's a big one. I gotta have them all go on the same day. So let me see how I want to write this. This is the Pentel Energel Clena in 0.4. This one might take me a while. So my guess is I'm gonna be doing that for a little while. My line is not straight. I could have used my ruler, but I'm too lazy for all that. And then this is going to be my Plan With Me. Okay, that's good enough for me. Yeah, so, I mean, besides that whole thing for that Fall Fest, the whole night itself went okay. When I got home, I told Kalani that we could have a scoop of ice cream to make up for the fact that we did not get to ride on the hayride. But Kalani has a field trip on the 4th, so she does get to ride on a hayride that day. So I'm gonna use this little take a note doodle to mark in that on Friday, Kalani has a field trip. We're just gonna do the small one. Now I should have wrote it out before I put it over there, but there, good enough. It's kind of small for handwriting wise, but it's cute. And then on Wednesday, we have a late start day. So I'm going to use the November 2023 labels. I'm just using some of the stickers that I have left over from, you know, previous kits and stuff. So just trying to use up what I have. This pen is also linked in that description. I just have one link that will take you to the Amazon page with all the pens in one area. So I do have a planner Amazon link for like things that I use for my planner besides pens, but I just wanted to have a specific one for the pens only. And yeah, that way nobody gets confused, or yeah, it's easy enough. I'm gonna go ahead and use this same Tombow. Like I said, I think it's 992, but don't quote me on it. We're just gonna highlight. Some weeks I highlight, some weeks I don't. It really varies. But my sister's birthday is on the 5th. Okay, well, so I stopped my video a couple hours ago to try to get Kinsey to go down for a nap, and that was very unsuccessful. So we are gonna try this again, and hopefully it's not too bad. Like I said, my sister's birthday is on Saturday, so I want to mark that in. I'm using the monthly icon doodles from the Coffee Monsters Co. for that. And then we'll just write yeah, so these past few days, Kinsey has not been really sleeping very well for me. I don't really know why, but you know, at night it's like, I don't know, she just does not want to go to bed. So now I'm trying to figure out the best way of getting her to go to sleep for me. On Friday, Kalani needs a packed lunch for the field trip, so I'm gonna actually put that here, and I'm gonna use one of those labels from the November 2023 sticker sheet again, and then I have the pack lunch emojis 2.0 from Coffee Monsters Go. So we're gonna go ahead and put that there. So she'll actually get her chance to ride the hay ride on that day at least. So for Monday next week, I want to work on decluttering, and I have these stickers from the freebies to use. So there's not an actual sticker sheet for that, as far as I know, unless she released them in her shop. But Monday is going to be my declutter day for getting rid of a bunch, or not getting rid of them, but like moving Kalani's room around and making it so I can put Kinsey's crib in Kalani's room. So most of my day will probably be decluttering. And then once I get the decluttering done, I'm gonna end up needing to do a deep clean. I wanna deep clean the carpets in her room and try to organize the closet in a way so that I can put both of the girls' clothes in there. We'll see. I think this is going to be a project that's going to take me a few days at least to do. So I'm going to start on Monday, and hopefully it doesn't take me all week to get her room situated for Kinsey, but we'll see. But yeah, so Kinsey will be in Kalani's room at some point, but we're still working on it. And then I think I'm either going to film Thursday or Friday. I don't know which day I want to film my plan with me. I think I'm going to try to film on Thursday, just so that I give myself an extra day to get the video edited. I don't know. I like doing it on Thursdays because then I can clean the house on Fridays. And yeah, at least I leave myself with that time, you know? So I'm going to use the plan for the week stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. Or plan for the week doodles, I should say. And then I work on Saturday. Right? Do I work on Saturday? Hold on. Okay, yeah, so I do work on this Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tombow to mark that in. I don't work very long, but I will get there before 7. So that was my mistake for writing it after the birthday. Oh well, it'll work. Yeah. So let me think. I am gonna go ahead and use the other little strip of washi that I had left over, and I'm just gonna put it right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mark in like things I would like to get done if I can this week. Like one of the things I would really like to get done is film another plant video for my plant channel, which if you guys were wondering, I do link that down below if you guys want to check that out. I know plant videos are more like a niche thing, so maybe you guys aren't interested in that, but if you are, you can go ahead and check out my channel over there. Show my channel some love. I would really appreciate it. but I would really like to get a plant video up if I can. Probably a repot video, because there's quite a few plants that I need to get in bigger pots because they are drying out too fast and I'm having a hard time keeping them hydrated, if that's the right way to say it. I'm having a hard time keeping up with their watering. So this is going to be my monthly flip through. Video, and then this is going to be the plan with me. So I'm going to be adding a little snippet of our gender reveal onto that video. That way you guys can see whether we're having a boy or a girl. So I'm super excited about that. But I think this is where I'm going to leave this week's plan with me, just because, you know, it's going to vary on what day I'm going to give the girls a bath. It's going to vary for most of the week. I may end up going to the library, but I don't know which day I would want to do that. So it's kind of like, I don't want to put too much down and have to, you know, either try to remove the stickers or put a bunch of arrows to mark in that we didn't go on this day, but we went on this day, sort of thing. So I'm just going to leave it at this. And I think that's going to be it for today. So thank you so much for sticking around if you stuck through my whole little rant and everything. Thank you for just letting me do it, because I appreciate it. I feel like I have somebody to talk to every once in a while. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.